garlic powder, onion powder, salt, ground black pepper, paprika. And we also got us some Kiko Man gluten-free, 50% less sodium teriyaki marinating sauce. Get you some Brussels sprouts. We got us some Atlantic salmon, 2 cuts of that in there. And we got us some extra virgin olive oil by Eliana. Now let us get started. Yes, yes, yes. Chef Fo teriyaki salmon and roasted Brussels sprouts coming on up. You run your dishwater, you know what time it is, so you can clean as you go along. Countertop, stove top, stop being nasty. Now we got our salmon all washed and patted dry, and it's time to season up them things. So we gonna come over the top with a little bit of garlic powder. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all ready to eat, baby? But y'all ain't getting nothing to eat. Nothing to eat, you got to make your own. Old Chef Fo love you though. And we're just gonna put a little bit of that salt over the top, cause you know we got teriyaki sauce, which got soy sauce in it, which also got salt in it anyway, so we ain't putting all that salt on here. Over the top with some black pepper. Yes, yes, yes. You want a nice amount of that too. Onion powder. We'll sprinkle a little bit over that over the top. The recipe didn't have it in there. It just had salt and pepper, but you know I cannot cook nothing. Yeah, old Chef Fo can't cook nothing without that old garlic and onion powder. Pat that down in there. Don't rub it in, pat it in. And go and put the sides of your salmon cuts and tap the top of the other piece of salmon to get a little bit of that seasoning over on the side of them things. Show the side some love too. Yeah, don't just season the top part. Get it on the side too. Like you see Chef Fo doing right there. Yeah, Chef Fo getting that seasoning right out round on that side. You ain't know. You ain't know. Now here we go. Now we look at that. Got it looking good there now. Seasoned all up all nice, and we getting ready to get us a skillet and heat up some hot oil. We're gonna let them things pan sit for a few minutes on each side. Here we go, right there with our favorite skillet. And as you can see the green Chef Fo logo back in effect, we done flipped green because this recipe can be a healthy and sensible recipe depending on how you cook it and how you make it. Now as far as seasonings, I didn't put nothing harmful in them seasonings, and we are using olive oil. These here are Brussels sprouts, which are very good for you, full of vitamins and fiber and everything else. And these ain't nothing but little old baby itty bitty cabbages. So for those of y'all talking about you don't like them, but you eat cabbage, you might as well eat you some Brussels sprouts too. Now here we go. We laying down our salmon with the flesh, inner flesh side down first. And we're gonna get a little sear on that in our olive oil. And then we're gonna flip that around on the skin side as well. Yes, yes, yes. Chef Fo teriyaki salmon recipe with roasted Brussels sprouts. So back to what I was saying here. This is sensible. That's why we got the green logo. Anytime you see the green Chef Fo logo, that means this is a sensible recipe. So we browning these things in a little bit of olive oil. Look at that pretty color on there. Look at that pretty color on there. Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna flip that around and showed y'all that pretty color on there. Nice and golden brown. Holding it down. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody on the diet, anybody ain't on the diet can cook this. Let me show you what the other side look like real quick. See, you got a little bit more browning on there. You know, get them right back over there. Just giving y'all a little sneak peek of what it looked like before we flip them over. It's easy to make, anybody can do it. Yes, yes, yes. You see I done removed them from the oil. And we gonna set them to the side while we get started on our Brussels sprouts. Now we done rinsed them off and patted them dry, trying to get as much of the moisture out as we can. As you can see, you want to take just a little bit of that stem off of the Brussels sprout now and get them outer leaves off. Some of them gonna fall off on their own, and then you want to cut the Brussels sprout in half. Want to cut it in half and season the insides and the outsides and put them face down. See that line right there? That's a perfect example. Cut it right down there where Chef O just ran his finger. Yeah, cut it right down there where old Chef O just ran his finger. Like that there. And you're gonna get some leaves gonna come off. Sometimes the jacket gonna come off by on his own, but you just wanna throw them away, get them in the garbage, and you wanna do that with all your Brussels sprouts. Here we go with our knife trick right here. Whop, there we go. And see that on the left side? You got your Brussels sprout pieces on the right side. That's where all the jackets done came off them things. You want to throw them away. Get them in the garbage can. Yes, yes, yes. If you don't like Brussels sprouts, you finna like them now. This is the ultimate and delicious way of getting your Brussels sprouts in you. If you say you don't like them, give us a try and let us know what you think. So we done transferred them over to a little bowl here, mixing bowl here, and come over the top with a little bit of onion powder. Follow that up with some garlic powder. What's next, y'all? Yes, yes, yes. Old ground black pepper. Chef O love him some garlic and onion powder and ground black pepper. Sure do. Now we got through with that. Now we're gonna come back behind that with some salt. Now this is a healthy recipe, so you ain't got to use no whole lot of salt, and the roasting gonna give it its own distinct flavor anyway. So just hit it with a couple little pinches of salt over the top, not no whole lot. Remember, this is a sensible recipe. You don't need all that salt and sodium. Now, if you want to, do what you want, because remember, we don't tell you what to do or how to cook or how much seasoning to use on the Chef O channel. That's why we don't include measurements. You got to do your own thing over here, but we just telling you how we did, how we do it. So came over the top with some paprika, started to mix that thing up, and almost forgot. Old Chef O had forgot the olive oil. Yeah, old Chef O had forgot that olive oil. We come back behind that, put about a good tablespoon and a half of that on there and get to mixing them. That was enough for me, but if you feel like you want a little more oil on yours, then be my guest. You do what you want to do. So get that all mixed in and incorporated in our Brussels sprout halves, and we finna get ready to roast these things. Put your oven on bake, preheated at 400 degrees. Yes, yes, yes. Now, even though I just put some olive oil on them things, I'm still paranoid, so I don't like nothing sticking, so I put some foil on a baking sheet, and I'm gonna spray a little bit of olive oil, cooking spray on that thing, just to be safe. Cause that's what I wanna do, baby. Y'all ain't getting nothing no way, so don't worry about it. You got to make your own. Yeah, old Chef O love y'all. Look at that, the coat fell off that one. I want to thank all y'all who've been coming by my channel and supporting my channel. You know, we a new channel over here on YouTube. We come from the For the Real Only channel, so make sure you subscribe to the For the Real Only channel here on this YouTube. That's where we started, but come over here and subscribe here if you ain't already. But I appreciate everybody support on both of them channels. Hit them notification bells now so you can stay tapped in. Now, that's what we looking like once we lay them all down, get them lined up. That oven done got preheated. We gonna put them things in there from anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. That's up for debate. People got many ways that they do it. Some people even say 40 minutes, but I wouldn't do that. Probably about 25, 30 minutes. 30 minutes if you want them crispy. That's what I did. So we forgot to include our Iberia minced garlic. Fresh is always best. Now the reason I'm finna use this here pre-made teriyaki, because I was missing one key ingredient in teriyaki sauce, because it's easy to make your own. It ain't nothing but, it's numerous ways to make it. Let me correct myself, but you know, that's up for debate as well. But the way I usually make mine is mirin, which I was missing, soy sauce, sugar, garlic, ginger, things of this nature. I was missing mirin, so I bought me a bottle. And it got all the stuff in it already. I just wanted to put a little extra garlic in it, a little extra oomph to it. So what we doing here is we gonna mix that garlic. After that garlic infused with that olive oil, and we gonna let this here come to a simmer. And there you go, 50% less sodium. We're watching our salt intake kick, old man, teriyaki, baby. So this is sensible here, because if you make your own and you use regular soy sauce, it's gonna be a lot higher in salt. If you buy the version of this that's not less sodium, it ain't no sensible meal no more. So we're keeping it low sodium, we're keeping it low carb here. So now we got a simmer going. And yeah, Chef O finna go to returning them cuts of salmon back to the pot. We done transferred the oil and made us a sauce here inside of this here old small skillet. Ain't used this smaller skillet in a while. But yes. Chef O teriyaki salmon and roasted Brussels sprouts coming right on up. So we cooking them with the flesh side down. They pretty much done already, but we just finishing it the rest of the way. We infusing it with flavors. You got that heat on real low, but that thing bubbling up though. It's just a little skillet. It's a little skillet. That thing bubbling up and jumping in there. You want to go to basting it now. You want to go to wetting it down, scooping up spoonfuls of that teriyaki and garlic mixture and getting it all incorporated and pouring it all over the top of the fish and letting it slip rind on the side or the salmon so it can cook rind on the sides here. You want to lubricate that thing. You want to get it wet. You want to keep it wet. You want to douse it. You want to drench it and everything else. Don't let it just sit in there dry now. Yeah, that old salmon will dry out on you, you don't cook it right. Especially over some real high heat. So here we are, it's rendered down a little bit. As you can see, the sauce has thickened. Our salmon now is done, but I'm still just basting it up a little bit. Now our sauce is becoming more like a glaze. Yes. Chef O teriyaki salmon and roasted Brussels sprouts. And we're about done here. As you can see, we're about 30 minutes in. Actually, this was about 25 minutes in. You know, I did put it back in and let it get 5 more minutes on it to make it a little bit more crispy. But as you can see, it should look like that. Beautiful green and brown color. That paprika all of a sudden added to that color. And here we go at 30 minutes right here. You know, you got the little char on the inside, and you know, old Chef O got him a little taste test right here. Yeah, old Chef O had him a little taste test, and that thing was right. Yes, baby. Now there we go. Time to plate up now. And look at that. You know, we got us some fish. We got us a couple little wedges of lemon on that thing. Look at that. Look at that teriyaki glazed salmon and roasted Brussels sprouts. Healthy, sensible meal. Squeeze you some lemon over that fish. Yes. Now we're in slow-mo, baby. I couldn't help but resist. Now, I said I ain't eating no rice or no carbs, but at least I can do is have me a little bit more drizzle of that good old teriyaki on there. It's low sodium. There we go. The dripping that there wasn't trying to be pretty, wasn't trying to be cute. Just make it do what it do. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, baby. Hit that notification bell. Chef O love y'all. Chef O love you. All right.